From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Good Tuesday afternoon to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. It is 12 o'clock on this Tuesday. We've already seen some rainfall, some thunder moving through the area. That is not the main show of the day. That comes here in the next few hours when we are expecting strong to severe storms to move through the area with the potential for damaging winds, hail, as well as a few tornadoes. I will have the latest information and everything you need to know here in this weather update. We will go ahead and start with live Viper Doppler radar. Overall, a little bit of rainfall moving through. Some heavier thunder did just move through Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County not too long ago. Temperatures, though, getting up into the mid-70s thanks to some breaks in the clouds. Overall, though, we are going to continue to be watching to our west as we head throughout the next few hours, as that's where the line of storms are expected to develop and then move through eastward through the Tennessee Valley. And we will be right here watching those storms with you, and we will be live with any coverage. Overall temperatures already into the mid-70s and dew points in the mid to upper 60s. So it is very, very sticky out there. Again, ample moisture in order for these storms to fire off later on this afternoon. Overall, we do have a tornado watch in effect for our southern middle Tennessee counties. This is in effect until 3 p.m. will probably need to be extended. No watch yet for North Alabama or Northeast Mississippi, but we do expect one later this afternoon. Again, this tornado watch is in effect until 3 p.m. It does include the counties of Giles County, Marshall County, Murray County, Lawrence County, Lewis County, Wayne County, and Hardin County, Tennessee. And like I said, it goes until 3 p.m. May need to get extended as the storms likely won't even be getting into our area until closer to 2 p.m. So we will, of course, keep you updated on that. And we are still in a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather this afternoon, as these storms are expected again anytime after 2 p.m. We will be keeping an eye on the sky to the west as we progress throughout the next several hours. Here's what we can expect in terms of storm intensity and timing. 2 o'clock again, those storms just starting to now knock on our doorstep of our far western counties like Hardin County and Tishomingo County in Mississippi, and these storms will continue to move eastward. 4 o'clock still pushing into our western counties, and then heading into the 5-6 o'clock hour, those will continue to move through, and it looks to be like a line of storms, but we are going to have to watch any individual cells that decide to separate themselves or form ahead of this line. Those could mean some trouble in terms of some tornadic activity. Of course, we will keep you updated. Doesn't look like a widespread tornado outbreak here by any means, but we are going to certainly have the potential for some tornado warnings, some red flashing polygons on our radars this afternoon and evening, along with the potential for damaging winds and some hail. Now, by the time we get to about 8-9 o'clock, these storms will start to clear our area, clear Interstate 65 in North Alabama, and then we are going to be left over with a little bit of a showery mess for the rest of the evening. Hold on to cloud cover as well, but winds out of the north will kick in, and we will get pretty chilly overnight and waking up for your Wednesday, with temperatures only reaching the low to mid 40s to start off your day heading into Wednesday. But the severe threat does look to be over by the time we get to about 8 p.m., just depending on where you are. It may be a little bit earlier for some, and it may be a little bit later for others from west to eastward. So here's a look at what we are expecting. Again, the tornado threat is certainly in place for this afternoon. Potentially a strong tornado, cannot rule that out. Unfortunately, if we see any individual cells start to split off and develop into supercells. Now, this is going to be a line of storms as well, and that's where we can expect damaging winds up to 50 to 70 miles an hour, as well as hail. Hail threat is a little bit more elevated than systems we typically see, so we are potentially looking at quarter to ping pong ball size hail. Now, these storms should be fairly quick moving. Flooding risk is a little bit lower on the totem pole, but we still could see some localized flooding in places that typically tend to puddle up. So overall, it is very crucial to have a plan during days of severe weather potential, because if you have a plan that allows you to be calm, cool, and collected when you have to take action. So be sure to have a reliable warning method, a NOAA weather radio via alerts, or our free Tennessee Valley Weather app. And make sure to have several ways to get warnings as well. In the instance of a cell phone dying, make sure your devices are charged up as well, or if the power goes out, just want to make sure you have a foolproof way to get your weather warnings and know your safe place where to go if a warning is issued. Remember, as many walls in between you and the outside as possible, and the lowest level, a basement or a tornado shelter, would be ideal, but you can certainly survive a tornado above ground as well, just in that lowest interior room away from windows and big empty spaces. A helmet will certainly save your life. So whether it's a bike helmet or even throwing a pot over your head from the kitchen, that will certainly help in case of falling debris. And be sure to leave mobile homes. You still have a few hours to do so. So if you don't have yet our free Tennessee Valley Weather app, that is free, brought to you by your neighborhood Quick Mart. You can scan this QR code to download. You can watch the radar as we are watching it as well. You can get our live stream to any live coverage. And again, it is 100% free to download, so it's certainly not hurting anybody. You will get those push notifications sent right to your phone. And we are on several streaming platforms as well. We are on Apple TV, we're on YouTube, we're on Amazon Fire, as well as Roku. All you have to do is search for Tennessee Valley Weather. Again, no charge with that. And that's where you can watch our live stream coverage. And the good thing about that too is if you have your smartphone, you're heading to your safe space, you can bring the coverage with you. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Again, stay weather aware for this afternoon. Over the next few hours, we will break in with live coverage at any time if a warning is issued, and at the top of the hour with watches as well. Now, by the time we get to tomorrow, we may have a few lingering showers and some lingering cloud cover. Temperatures will be chilly for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, staying in the 50s. And check out those low temperatures in the 30s, both Wednesday, Thursday, and a Friday night. We eventually warm up by Saturday and Sunday, but we stay dry for several days until we get to Sunday night and Monday, which is eclipse day. Unfortunately, it's looking like some scattered rain chances, but doesn't look like a total washout. At least at this point, temperatures do eventually warm back up into the 70s. That's a check at your local weather forecast. Be sure again to stay weather aware for the rest of this afternoon and evening. We will come back with live coverage as needed. And of course, we will keep you updated on the storm threat for the rest of this afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee